Alright, let's do that for stream on YouTube. Yeah, let's do that before. Check. We're gonna try playing with the audio mixing. Audio mixing is kind of a consistent issue in streaming, especially in DCS compared with other flight sims, where it's not so much, or other games. Like, the volume in CSGO is relatively consistent. The volume in DCS is not. And the reason for that is because the volume in DCS is determined by what aircraft you fly. So if I'm in the F5, my sound has to be a lot different than if I'm in the F-16. Good thing is, they're all coming out of the same airfield. Let's do all of that. Is an aircraft at the opposite end. Start trimming up. I'm glad that I prepped for air to air, not air to ground. Boy, vague. Okay, that was a close call. We have full tank of gas on the outside. Perfect. 2, 3. Yep, almost exactly on the dot this side. Fix my joystick. Oh, I hate when I have to fix my joystick and it almost crashes me. Two, 4. Oh yes, that is a lot of aircraft all in the same area. They're all higher than I am, so I'm gonna use the ground as cover. My theory is that there's a big curveball out there. That's my current working hypothesis. Okay, let's keep this steady. Nice and steady, nice and steady. I guess I could, right? One of the disadvantages to staying this low is spotting making it hard, especially with these contacts that are right on the desert floor. Alright, I've got something 12 o'clock. Really faint. I don't think you guys can see it. I don't think I'm broadcasting at a high enough resolution. Okay, let's punch the tank. 2, 3, 6. Okay. Oh, that is... Okay. Eyes on. Mirage F1. Alright. Still in trail of that Mirage. Let's pull some speed off in the merge. Watch the wings, watch the wings. Power. Oh, he's screwed. It's just a matter of who gets him now. See, the difference is I can actually turn with him. Although I'm at full field right now. Phantom, break off the Mirage F1, deal with the MiG-19 that's coming in. Okay, let's... Oh. I really wish I had an all aspect right now. Standing out, my friend. Bit far, but it's tracking. Missed. Tracked off the rails, but it got distracted by something. Okay. That's another F5. What am I doing freight fighting an F5? I am extremely frustrated.
Just waiting on seafood.
You guys
Copy.
can go ahead of me. I'll catch up.
How much longer you got?
Almost there.
We'll just climb out in the mill and he'll catch up. Roger.
Yeah, I'm already.
We will have an A-10 coming out as well to take care of the SA-13 if outstanding.
We don't have a GCR, not.
No, we don't have a GCI.
Apologies for last transmission not being English.
Sounded English to me, man.
Yeah, I felt like I stuttered. Look, I'm from New Jersey. English is my third language.
I'm from the South. We don't have a real language.
So this is a little maneuver I like to call taking off while your takeoff timer's still going. It's a little risky, because if you mistime it and you go too early, you'll get kicked from the server. But if you time it correctly, you save, and I can't time it correctly here, you save about 30 seconds. And it really works for the Saber, because all other aircraft take forever to start up. Gear and flaps are up. Flying a Canadian flavored Saber today. In honor of our neighbors being north. Oh, 109. That's gotta be a fun plane to fly. 211. We're gonna go for that MiG-21. Honestly, though, the 109 probably isn't bad for helicopter hunting, because it's a K4, so it's got a 30mm cannon. That cannon shreds helicopters, and if you can sneak up on them undetected, a lot of DCS players, and I'm guilty of this, just fly straight level when they're in cruise, even in helicopters. And so you can probably get pretty slow and get a good burst on enemy helicopters. Especially Hueys and Apaches.
The seats having problems with his gear. We're gonna have to abort. Roger, we'll come.
Speaking of, that's got to be a friendly, because the vector's all wrong. And he's moving too fast to be a helicopter. You guys probably can't see it, but there's something moving on my 12 o'clock. Looks like an F5. Confirmed. Definite F5. Alright, turning south 180 for that 109K4. So the key with the K4, I'm attacking these World War II aircraft. Oh, he's at the Clark, that Mark 9. MiG is closer though. That's a 1-1, attacking MiG 29, Clark 9. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay low. 4, 2, 3, 3. Just over there.
Voodoo, we're gonna go ahead and push down there, make way for the A-10, and the seat will catch up.
Roger, we'll come. I'm with you.
Copy.
7-7. Alright, we're blown through this far. 6, 8. There he is. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of a high G turn here. He's heading north. I'm gonna try and find him. He's down low too. There he is. If I can get an in-9 lock, I'm just hitting him. There he is. Okay, we did. Kind of lost sight of him at the last minute there. I have no clue what he's doing. He's not maneuvering around. It's like Broseph is doing nothing in there. Should I try and get him with 50s? Oh, there goes his engine. Splash 1, BF 109. Nope. Alright, so there's a MiG coming in. We're just gonna defend this far. Be that fast movers, slow movers. If you have any friendly aircraft at Farp 9, I'm about to get sandwiched between two MiG-21s. No response. 211. He just passed over me. I have no clue where he is, though. There he is. He's just running. That's what I would be doing.
Voodoo seat is back in the air, inbound palm.
Roger. Voodoo's just 5 south of Farm 15, southbound.
He's starting to
Copy,
descend.
visual, you're marking.
I'm guessing he's waiting for his friend to come in.
I think our
Reader is not
CH-47
hot on
just
me.
wrecked behind.
Copy that. Jiffy, what are you carrying in ordnance-wise?
Got Mark 84 and some rockets.
Copy. Jiffy, are you on comms?
Is he also asleep at the wheel? Box. Hit. Literally 0 damage. Box. Good effects, good effects. Alright, let's go north, let's rearm, let's refuel. Get some more missiles.
Voodoo's gonna patrol Farm 14 on the way southbound.
Copy that. Possible red airframe on taxiway on.
Palmyra?
Correct.
Roger. See, it is 50 miles to target. Copy.
So, usually whenever I run out of missiles, if there's no immediate air threat, I just return to base. In the Saber, there's not much you can do if your enemy is out of missiles, or if you're out of missiles. It's not like the F5, where you still have the 20 mils. The 50 cals are kind of useless against Russian aircraft, because DCS has to be like DCS, and the damage model is garbage. Like, that 109 took only a couple of hits to take down. I'm sure I'll concede that probably Soviet Cold War jets were slightly tougher than that, but I struggled quite a bit to bring down Russian aircraft with the 650s in the Saber. That's a combination of the fact that my gunnery is kind of awful in DCS, but I also think that the 50s are underperforming. I just don't think it's that big of a deal, since not many players fly the Saber against, you know, more modern aircraft. Alright. Let's pop the speed brakes.
Frog foot outbound, palm towards Park 14.
Roger, I'm just south patrolling.
Phantom, watch out. I'm on short final. Don't enter the runway. What did I just say? Phantom, I need you. And he turned the wrong way.
Jesus, 30 miles out.
Yikes. I've had better landings.
SC-25 is eastbound Palmyra.
Yeah, I'd like to blame that on the Phantom, but I really should have gone around. I was pretty fast on short final.
Cool, and I'm starting my run.
That's probably one of my worst landings I've ever done in the Sabre.
Anything around me, over.
I really liked how the Sabre goes, but it's because
Rat dog, anything around me?
Good splash.
my real issue is that my rudder pedal skills are not the greatest.
Later, times 2.
Okay. Let's run the
Slayer,
aircraft.
Magnum times 4. Off to the west.
So the Sabre is probably one of my favorite aircraft to fly in ACS. It's simple. I like the turn fighters. I like them in IL-2. I like them in ACS.
Bring the truck. Bring the truck. Sure.
You know, I think the reason why that landing was so subpar was because I had nose wheel steering on.
Roger, gonna be moving in from the north for the stronghold.
IR SAM southeast of 1st SA8.
You're up. Flaps up. So whenever I take off, I always do
Go ahead,
gear,
bar cap.
flaps, and then I put speed
Angel
bumps,
League.
just in case. That was a pretty steep takeoff.
If we call Singers, all call signs near Palm, Blair. Copy.
I can't wait to see the comments on the short that I uploaded about the Saber killing the 109. Because there's going to be some people who don't know what the contention server is, who barely know what DCS is. They'll be like, why is a Saber shooting down a 109? Well, in Syria, what is this madness? Although, I guess it would be possible for a Saber to have shot down a 109, because the Saber's first flight was in 1947, and I think the last combat deployment of 109s was in the first Arab-Israeli War. And so, if by some weird coincidence, if somehow the Arabs had gotten Sabers, I guess they could have shot down 109s. But I don't think the US was very keen on giving Egypt or Jordan Sabers in 1948. I think I just saw him just under this ridge. Oh yeah. He's fighting someone.
Voodoo, how's your ordnance?
I'm good. I've got plenty of guns. Still looking for the stronghold. I think it's situated just on the hill, but I can't be sure.
He's putting out a lot of smoke here.
I think it's just a bunch of vehicles, isn't it? You just have to look for them spread out.
I saw a target area marked. Spook here to the northwest.
Here.
Hey, from
Right? Yeah, that's an F5.
I see some tracers down there.
So I'm on corpse. Guess he's just south of me? 057. There's like 5 aircraft here. He's dead, it's just a matter of who gets it. F5. What's a friendly Saber? Just 4 of us here trying to...
Missile in the air.
The Alright, let's ignore him. Let's focus on the main one. Because that's the whole point. His job is to act as a distraction. MiG kills us.
Some AAA just went active down here in Stronghold.
Copy that.
Got a couple smoking down there. Still have some ordnance left.
Okay, where's that MiG-21? He's the bigger threat right now. F5, watch out, you got M109 on your tail.
Yep, copy.
He's dead, it's just a matter of which one of us gets him. He's putting up a valiant effort, but...
Yes, he is. I have 2 contact over there.
Honestly, I'm in a Saber. If you guys deal with that MiG, I can probably get him. I'm probably best equipped here.
Is on the drone.
Alright, let's get this 109.
Yeah, there is another 21, I think.
The 109 just crashed.
Down.
Yeah, it looks
Good
like
job, guys.
it looks like that 109 just maneuver killed himself.
I think we got a MiG-21 flowing northbound on the deck, Palmyra. Just north of it, 2 miles, 3 miles.
Copy, look at.
He's just south of the lake now, southeast of the mini lake.
Copy. Pegasus coming. A-10 out east.
He's in burn, I can't catch him.
Go west to the southwest. No joke.
He's still flowing northbound. Just look north of Palmyra, you see a little lake. He's now 3 miles north of that on the deck. For about 10 miles from Palmyra.
Possible tally, looks like he might be out of burner now.
Yeah, it's him. I'm in trail. I'm in lag about 3 miles.
Clear tally.
Let me know when you want me to break off.
You know, we're gonna go up the far path.
I'm not in burner, I'm Angel 7 behind.
Roger, I'm gonna break off and recommit and assault the remaining ground ordnance.
So sure, I mean, are we sure this is a bandit? It's pretty smoky.
It profiled as a bandit. Roger that. Nothing was shooting at him, so I presume it was a 21.
All good, better safe than sorry.
No helicopters are at the bar. Nothing recently departed either. Alright, let's flow back toward Tama. I'm sure they're going to start taking off out of there. It's either going to be there or out of Palmyra, but Palmyra is a bit far. Right now, I think the current
We got about
flow
2
is
pointers
just
left in cap and at Palm, and then I got R2B.
Roger, same. Just lost a friendly east end of the airfield, Palmyra.
Yeah, alright, I got hit by a BTR. Voodoo, do you have any more ordnance left? Any more ground ordnance?
Hey, firm, I've got a marketing for him. Looking for a cluster of units down there. Drop it on.
Copy.
Players are
I'm in from the east.
looks like a big 21.
Shack. What looked like a Syria. A Ural.
Confirmed, definitely a MiG.
Copy that. Miller time, that's RTB.
Roger, I'm egressing northbound.
Visual you.
Hate it when this happens. Is didn't make it. Ooh. Alright, good splash. Let's get out of here. Skedaddling north. It's okay, we're just about to be able to fuel anyway. I really want to type something out in the chat because his name is something. Let's just say his name doesn't exist. Let's put it that way. I should put. So in the side chat, you can see blue player now system for 1 until red player doesn't exist with 8-9 being. I'll let you fill in the blank on what doesn't exist means. I appreciate the likes on the stream, guys. Got 2 so far. You guys don't have to like, but every like is appreciated. I'm just doing the stream so I feel like less of a loser for playing DCS. Okay, we're coming in very fast. We're gonna do a 360 to lose some speed. What's up, Raid? How you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying the stream so far. Okay, let's get ourselves lined up here. It's still coming in fast. The Saber is a very slippery aircraft. It is quite difficult to lose speed unless you're turning. And she also lands very quick. Okay. Step on it. Step on it. This is total dick move, but I'm gonna do it. Hotkeys. Okay, I just have to remember to unmute whenever I do that. Okay. Something tells me the rate at which they are filling my tank is unrealistic. I don't know what about it makes me feel like it's unrealistic. I just feel like it is. Let's pull that. Let's just trim pretty nose up for takeoff. So for everyone watching, what is your favorite aircraft in DCS and why? Me personally, it's got to be the F-16, and it's, yeah, that was quick. I think they've got a NASCAR pit crew working at this airfield. Only explanation.
Based final runway 9, Top Gun.
They know the urgency of this mission. Alright, let's full trim up. End of the runway is approaching very quickly. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't.
Right base, short final, tap go. Left down 109, tap go.
That's another reason why it's good to get everything configured on the ground, because okay, that Mirage is coming in hot. 226.
Exiting left, tap go.
I think he's coming in to attack the airfield. Yep, there he is. Eyes on. God, I wish I had more speed. That's kind of the issue with the Sabre when it's... Is that the... No, that's a Phantom.
Left base to final, 09, tap go.
Watch out. You gotta... Break. Aircraft on final. You got a Mirage on you. That's what you get for spawn camping. The Phantom that was on approach, did you survive? Man, I hope our buddy survived. Alright, so we're gonna fly.
I'm gonna stretch my legs when I get back. I'll make another run on home.
Yeah, roger that.
8 and 9.
I'm glad that our Sam's got that guy. Would have sucked if he had gotten that Phantom. I think that Phantom survived. Okay, so there's Fart 9. I'm not seeing anything, but it's pretty hilly. There's a chance a helicopter's hiding in one of these valleys. PCS players usually take the path of least resistance. They're a lot like electrons in that way. They go path of least resistance. Just straight towards an objective on a very predictable path. there's really no thanking, no flanking, or any sorts of tactical repositioning displayed by DCS players. We're gonna do a quick little turn and pop up. Let's see if there's anybody on the ramp. It doesn't look like there is. We're gonna keep the power on though, just get out of this area. It is weird going Mach 0.8 does not feel quick in the Saber. Relative speed is so weird because you'll be flying 322. He's north. I guess I could go for him. He's hot on me, which means he's coming home. That could mean he's low on gas or fuel. Gas or fuel? Gas or guns. Gas and fuel are the same thing. He's in on me high. Let's fuel life. Pretty full on fuel. I'm gonna keep it at full power. I want to burn as much fuel before this merge as possible. Just trim her out. 338. He's 3,000. Okay, so I'm lower than he is. How fast? He's going much slower than I am, so we're entering the engagement without the same amount of energy. Still no visual. 344. We should be pointed almost directly at him. There he is, possibly. I'm going to continue tracking the direction that I saw him in. I saw him going left to right. Yes, on the deck. 359. Yep. He's low. There he is. I got a glimpse of him. Let's not flying no power pole, preferably. Splash. Alright, fuel. We got plenty of it. Alright, nearest enemy is 214. He's high though. No problem. I'm a little upset that that didn't turn into a dogfight. I was excited for some Korean War action. People keep flying like that, they're going to say that I'm using paybackers. Paid? Ugh, I'm not paying anybody. Gotta spend money. I don't want to do that. I'm allergic to that, actually. 195. 20,000. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna kick it to the left, see if he starts dropping. said 2,000. I'm too low. I don't have the energy to get up there even if I wanted to. Guys, it seems like there's an enemy aircraft inbound to Abu. High altitude Mirage F1. I think he's coming in for a high altitude attack.
Voodoo, we're ready to go. I will be going by port ports to neutralize it first, and then continuing on the palm.
See? I think that Phantom's diving in on me.
Oh no.
Not that Phantom, that F1. 11,000. I think there's something there he is. He is screaming into this merge with so much more energy than I have. Phantom, F-86 joining the fight against that Mirage F1. Downhill, it might make it. Worried about it going for that Phantom now.
Peg, is that you rolling 27?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Copy.
I have literally zero regard. Phantom, watch out. 21. That was a wasted missile. Cannot raid him, I think. He's a little bit faster than me.
Gonna go try and knock out Bar 14, seeing if I took back from him.
Yeah, that's where the rockets for. Should be able to take it out with one pass.
Yeah, this wall place Mark 84 usually does.
Copy.
Phantom, watch out, he's on your 6. Phantom, watch out. F1, join the fight. Lost visual. I wish I still had 8 and 9s. Ah, that was such a good gun kill too, and I ruined it by not pulling away. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back.
Looks like something might already be hitting Mark 14.
I see 2 possible targets down there tracing eastbound from Bar 14.
Copy on the line.
He's just on the north rim of that mountain there. Just near the farm. He's still tracing north-northeast. He's just over the crest now.
Take a visual.
There's another one behind him about a mile on the deck.
Hind is the one to the west of the ridge.
Roger, there's one on the ridge as well. Looks like he's now tracing southbound.
Another helo, possibly K-50.
Roger. I'm gonna release the Mark 84 before engaging those helos.
Copy. I'm gonna engage the Hind, the one on the ridge looks like it landed.
I tell you. Good hit.
Splash Hind. on the ridge. I think he might have just taken off just below the second summit, I guess.
Yeah, looks like he's tracing southbound now, very slowly.
Copy. Big 21 within 5.
Copy. He's closer to you.
Copy. Looking.
Running in on the far now.
Tally fish bed. He might be looking at you, Voodoo.
Copy. Pickle. I show him 13 mile.
Copy. He's merged with me.
Coming to you.
Copy.
Tally fish bed.
Copy. Tell me to clear if you got a shot.
Roger, are you in trail?
I'm in trail. He's not.
Roger.
C-fit. He's C-fit.
Nice.
Alright, guys. I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
That Mi-24, when it landed on that crest of the mountain, dropped off something.
Copy. Copy. DWR. I'm gonna switch over to circular.
Roger.
Alright, so we got some people in chat. That's
Yep.
nice.
Dog gear on scope.
Roger.
All
So
got
for
it.
everyone watching, what do you like to do when you fly? Do you guys like to listen to music?
Just in
Do
my
you
rocket
guys
zone,
like
go guns home.
I know some people put on podcasts.
Copy. You know how many missiles?
I can't do that. I
Yeah,
can't
I've got
stay
2 sticks left.
focused.
I just dropped my
Music
rocket.
helps me. I like music when I fly. Especially if it's a good song. Little Johnny Cash sometimes. Some good flying music, you know? Alright, in between next flight this one.
I think he's passing it. I've overflown
I'm
it.
gonna have to get some more water.
I just lost tally on it.
Peg, tally.
Yeah.
Back around. Left.
What just happened to the airfield? I don't know. I like music on PvP. When I'm not streaming, I put in some music even on PvP. I'll even like keep my Apple Music open because I listen to it on my phone and I just put an AirPod in under my earphones. I'll have a song ready to go, and then as soon as I hit the merge, I put on that song, and it just gets me amped up.
Running on the farm from the...
Okay, there's the MiG.
Check.
If I was a betting man, I'm betting he comes back in on that F4. Perfect. Whoa! This bandit in front of me gets this MiG. I'm never gonna forgive myself. Spend all my money in therapy.
In from the north, farm 14.
I hit that way too quickly. Alright, we're bailing out. We're gonna extend. Somewhere.
Single left when we're inbound to 414 with Mark 82s.
Yeah, there's still some targets I need checking down here.
There's an F4. That's F. Yeah.
Voodoo, let's go provide cap over Palm for the attendees 2 minutes out.
I'm gonna come back
Let the F4 do his thing.
I just don't want to get
Roger.
I don't want to get
Tell me.
slow around these MiG-15s. Because I know with my fuel state, they're gonna
Copy. Visual you.
kill me if I get into a turret fight with one of them. Yeah, see, I've got a clear energy advantage here, so I'm just gonna dive with
I believe I got a helicopter in front of me, so I'm going to try and take him out before I get to Bar 14.
Those two are
Copy that.
definitely on tops. I'm glad I didn't get that shot off. I would not have hit. This is perfect for me, as long as his buddy doesn't get me.
Echelon right.
Visual.
Splash one. Where did that thing 15 go? I'm just gonna keep extending until I see tracers. Fuel quantity's fine. Wait, yeah, he's just on my 6. And we're literally at my airfield. And splash. Splash 2.
Some crossing below us, flanking southbound. On the road. Possible frog foot.
Okay, I'm blind, you take lead.
Roger.
Sometimes that's just how you gotta play.
Hey, where's Nathan down there?
They're shooting at him. Yeah, never mind.
Alright, I lost that helicopter. I'm headed back to Park 14 now for bombing. Copy that.
I'm in clockwise orbit on my right, just 1-6.
Copy. I'll set up at 20.
Possible MiG-19. Looks like a Tana. Yeah, that's a Tana. Alright, there's the MiG-19. Is that another? Nope, that is the MiG-19. Pull flares, or pull brakes. We only have one missile left, so we gotta play this a little conservative. He's gonna be heavier because he just took off, which means I'm pretty much guaranteed to win this rate fight. Just missed him. I gotta stop taking those Hail Marys when I only have one missile left. Phantom, take your time with this MiG-19. I've got him pretty distracted. Just extend away and try and get a good shot.
Single Phantom, commencing attack run on the depot at Park 14. Copy, Viper. If you get into trouble, you run towards Palm. We got cap over here.
Yeah, see, this would have been
Copy,
a good place to set aside.
I see friendly aircraft on the ground, or low level.
Phantom, you still with this MiG-19? Right now he's flying straight in level, extending back towards Hama. If you're in the area, I need help.
I'm at Bar 14. I don't see any targets here. I don't know why it's not visual.
I think there's one truck left in the middle. Put some rounds in it, but I run out of ammo.
I'll be able to take a bomb on it and just set it up.
There's also another vehicle floating around there to the north. I don't know
why
whose
he's
it is,
not
but
in Burma.
it's
Is he trying to
looks
get
like
us
one of those you
noticed?
hide, slide in as soon as you need this stuff.
Yeah, Firm, I spotted that too, just north-northwest of it.
Yeah, just BID, we've got friendly units around there as well.
The AA in the midfield, Palmyra, appears to be manned the way it was shooting at Arrington.
Copy that.
RWR is clear. Is he just trying to bait and overshoot? Yes, that's smart. factor.
Voodoo, we got a Mirage, look at 32.
Roger, 2817.
Copy.
Once he's within 20, I'm gonna get down on the deck.
Copy that. I have tally on him.
Roger.
Mirage is leading me. Merged.
Roger, I'm flowing in.
Good reversal, good reversal. I could almost do better with a piece of chewing gum on the windshield. Yeah. Probably the only smart thing in this entire fight is trying to stay high, but I'm gonna catch him. Back into a proper stall.
Voodoo, be aware there's a Voodoo. Copy, there's also a fish pit near Palm, so watch your safety.
Roger. Did you go down?
Negative.
Roger.
Actually, I'm with the fish pit, I don't know where the Mirage went.
Still showing him post at 16,000, 11 miles from.
Copy, so I'm merged with the fish pit.
That's a 1-1. I need help. I'm engaged with a MiG-19 just to the west of Fart 19. I'm out of missiles and I'm running my own guns, so if anybody's in that area, I can just know.
Voodoo, we're on the deck now, right hand turn.
Roger.
He's lead up trail.
I still don't see you guys.
Over the asphalt road.
There's nothing I can do.
Alright, looks like the bombing did its work. Captured 414. Is anybody at Palm need help?
We're engaging some fish pit over here at Palm.
Copy. I'll start heading that way.
Fox 2 fish pit. You flared it off and found the gun.
I see a third ship over there.
Copy.
I also have granny moving so some cap would be
Yeah, thanks for responding to my call.
I tell him to fight. I'm in the south.
Good call. It's not like I was in the middle of
Copy.
nowhere.
Who's who?
I'm in the saddle.
I swear,
Going through.
people will
You get
just
shot.
yap on guard.
It's not me, I'm still joining up.
Nobody's there.
Copy.
F4 is pulling
That's
up
the
on
Mirage.
them.
That's the Mirage.
Roger. I tell him around.
I'm with the Mirage. Trying to find the fish pit.
How am I doing?
Copy.
I've got 5 aircraft with 3 losses. I'm happy with that. Once we can take Palmyra, we can make a pretty good run on the south.
Approaching Palm, I don't see anybody.
Yeah, just west of Palm, one low friendly, two high, one enemy being engaged by friendly. No joy, Mirage.
I feel like contention would be so much better.
I think I tally fish, but
the issue is that there's no good airfields here.
Is that a friendly?
Yeah, I'm friendly.
Copy.
I guess the distance between
Raj, you coming back down to the deck?
and
I'm still on the deck.
65, it's not
Tally.
crazy far. The issue is that Damascus to the nearest airfield is pretty far. It would still be fighting over empty desert. Alright, let's push out.
we got a Vig in that join the fight.
Good, maybe the Mirage can't run then.
I feel like it's just, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I am
Tally fish,
very
but I'm on him.
lazy today.
Bacon, voodoo.
Tally fish. Box 2 fish. He's offensive on the Vegan.
I am critical fuel, I gotta get out of here.
Copy.
Feels very
Mirage
blue-sided.
second on the pipe. South, high, above clouds.
Right now there's 20 people on blue guard. Red
I
has
think he's
probably
searching for me, he's in a
10 people.
left-hand turn heading west, south of Palm.
Alright, let's concentrate on the matter at hand. My ADHD is
Fish
getting
bed one
me.
down.
I can see why
Copy.
FAA hates me. Whoa!
I'm flowing
Alright,
towards the
folks at
fight,
FAA,
fish,
let's go.
Mirage is behind me, I'm coming in from the south.
I have a
Oh, I
MiG-21
got a
on my
clip.
tail.
Voodoo's on the fight.
But yeah, I think there's a pretty big dogfight just 20 miles south of us. We're out. Blocks up. Alright, so right now we're just trying to build speed as quick as possible because there's a huge dogfight happening directly south of us.
I tried to make a pass on him, but I can't turn around. I have no gas. I'm out of gas.
Okay, come on, let's get some speed here.
Looks like he's flowing towards you on the deck. Just heard sonic booms.
We're not in visual
Yeah, I
range
see him.
of those guys.
Splash MiG-21 headed home.
When I have to build speed quickly,
Yeah, if
I'll
you
do
go full
everything
gate northbound, there's a
Take
MiG-21
my-
chasing a friendly upon.
I trim it out as best I can. I'll even take my feet off the rudder pedals because
Yeah, I'm,
I don't
basically
want
out
to
of fuel.
accidentally be slipping the aircraft. Okay, there's a MiG-15 and an F-1 in that dogfight. See something, I think that's that one. think that's a friendly. I think that's in 15. Because I saw 2 sets of tracers of 15's only thing. That fires 2 sets of tracers. Yeah. It's dogfight. 15's going low. Mirage F1 scare me a little bit. That Phantom, or that F1 scares me. Just have to keep pressing on with this MiG-15. Come on, Saber. Come on, Saber. I hope that has the legs. Nope. It would have been a good play. I was trying to go for the F1 because he was pretty locked in on that MiG. Breaks out. I am out of missiles. Still fairly sure there's a MiG here. There he is. I'm not even going to bother turning back in. If I was turning north, I would be... Oh, that's a Phantom.
There's a MiG-21 coming to park.
Alright, let's get more missiles. Did I just get distracted by a shadow?
There's a MiG-21 coming to park 14.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's get out of here. RWR's clear. Yeah, so I've run the FC3 version of the Saber because I didn't want to pay for the full fidelity one. It's not like a F15 where you're getting any more functionality out of a full fidelity. Even the F5, I'm glad that I went full fidelity. But I run this one because it was $7 on sale versus $25 for the full one, and I feel like I don't really get anything out of running the full one. So yeah, I run the FC3 version. It also reminds me a lot of IL-2, which I like, because I played IL-2 for a little over 1,000 hours. And honestly, that's how DCS Cold War should be. It should just all be playing the clips straight. Because quite frankly, early Cold War, I don't really care about anything more than what FC3 planes have. Alright, let's do a quick turnaround here. There's a lot of aircraft coming in, so we gotta try and scramble to get on the ground and scramble to get right back off it. What I really wish DCS had would be a find all for Flame Flip's 3 aircraft. But fortunately they are not smart enough to do something like that. We're gonna overpull here so we can burn some speed. We're gonna do 2 S turns. Gear down. Okay, we're gonna land long here. We're gonna land long, turn around. Alright, 200, flaps down. Come on, Saber. Come on, Saber. A10, sorry about that. I'll get past you here. Oh wow, that was only a 10-minute flight? That felt like a lot longer than 10 minutes. Oh wow, only 62% fuel. True. this is going to be a scrambled takeoff. You know, next flight we might fly the F5 for variety. For variety. Power set. Let's make sure we got the 9 selected. Start trimming up. Gear up. Flaps up. Speed brakes in just in case. Now we're at 6 aircraft. Let's try to get up to 10. 10 this stream. You guys think that that's possible? Get 10 aircraft? I think the game's probably going to break in a little under an hour. We have more players disconnecting than are connecting.
F4, let's just bust south of the bar, one step south, goes on the big 1921.
Okay, there's a target. 12 o'clock. That could be that MiG 19. I'm still slow for some reason. There he is. Nope, that is... Yeah, there he is. Okay, that's a
Paul Murray, scoot down, and I'm gonna try to go for GS's HQ next. We're going to go attack the...
And that's where something on his tail.
Roger, I'm just north-northeast of Palmyra and down far 1-5.
Phantom with his lights on, trying to drive those aircraft north on the Sabre, inbound, 1 minute. Alright, Phantom, just try and get him slow. I am 30 seconds out from this solution. Try and drag him down. Flare, flare, flare. Ejected. He has a pretty massive energy advantage on me right now. I should be able to catch him. I basically have to get a shot off here. Splash 1. Okay, let's keep this going. That MiG-21 is to the north of me. Eyes on. This is a little... Okay, we have about a minute till that F1 gets here. I'm not even switching the... Yeah, I will switch the guns. That just did not track. I should have waited. See, I feel like I can get a maneuver kill here. I wish I had a missile left. My gunnery's actually getting better. Drop flaps. Nestle. Okay, I guess I'm not making that radio call.
Radio check, Cold War, Syria.
555. I'm assuming you've been having the same issue where it's putting you in the 80s contention serving. And that's the rest.
This is the first I'm hearing about it. Am I in the right server?
This is the Cold War server.
On Syria, right?
Yep, on Syria.
Okay, cool. I'm in the right place.
Yeah, because all day I kept joining the 80s server. But I just had to update my SRS and fix it.
You guys don't have auto connect?
What?
Does auto connect not work for you guys, or is it broken?
I mean, it was broken for me.
That's weird. My SRS is like 3 updates out of date. It keeps prompting me to update, and auto connect works fine.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing, then I updated it 2 days ago, and then it just fucked it up, and I had to re-update it again, and then it worked.
Alright, so I'm just gonna keep not updating it.
Sounds good.
Hope for the best.
that seems to be the fix then.
I don't know, maybe my files were corrupted or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, it is... I don't necessarily trust the SRS installer to get everything right.
See, I was gonna say it might not hurt to just do a for install, just to be safe.
Right now, it's just full on airquake. Guys, I'm thinking this is probably my last F-86 sortie. I can only look at this one aircraft for so long before I get bored. What else should I fly? MiG-15. That is a big furball over there. Okay, let's hit the aircraft trend. Oh wow, we're close to our airfield here. Switch. I don't know where that MiG-15 went. Phantom at Farp 9, watch out. Sabres in the mix.
This is Papa 1-1, we got a MiG-19 and SU-25 near FARP 8. I took out the depot nearby and most of the units, but there's still a few units straggling.
Wait, okay, let's push for that.
The green swept wing airplane is an 86, don't shoot. Mix off my nose.
We're gonna engage that cargo plane. Five, six. There it is. It's gotta be reinforcements in the FARP 9. Unironically, would be worth releasing this one. So, did I kill it? I'm not a wasted this darn sure. 304. 304. Let's get that SU-25. There it is. That is a fan.
Akamata, do you copy?
Flight shift here?
Akamata, I know you're on the SRS. Can you hear me?
Okay, there's the SU-25.
Who are you calling?
Akamata.
AKA man. Yeah, go for it, go for it.
Can you read the chat?
Yeah, no worries. I was hoping somebody was on comms with it for me. I wasn't paying attention. I'm out of it.
Alright, we got one missile left. We're not going to take any long shots here. It's only a long shot.
Thank you.
If you hit it, it's a great success. That was terrible.
There's still a SU-25 in between Harp 9, 8, and 10.
And I'm just extend that. I got this guy distracted while you get some speed in.
Copy, I am RTB on Bingo.
I'm out of missiles. I need you to get this guy. I don't think my 50s can take him out.
Alright, I can turn in and assist, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him in a turn fight, so I'm the saber right
Copy.
behind him.
Yeah, I see you too.
Looks like it's 3 of us, unless you're the Phantom that
Yeah.
just flew by.
I only see one on the RW or EWR. Looks like you have 4. One just passed over.
I just got him with my wingtip.
Copy.
I'm RTB.
Copy, same.
Okay. I will take that. I'll call that skill. And I lost control. Alright. I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching, guys.